friends! Insert catchy theme music here. Yeah, I don't really have a catchy theme song yet. I'm working on it. In the meantime, enjoy this clip from my catchy favorite band, the Weepies.
I was made for sunny days. I may do it great, but I didn't stay.
Man, what a good song. Now on to the real purpose of this video. First of all, I want to say thank you. Some of you might already know that I am participating in Team Challenge to raise money for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. And with your help, training hasn't even started yet, and I've already reached like 80% of my fundraising goal. So of course, I've got to up the goal. Wait. Slow down, Danny. What is Team Challenge? Why, excellent question, person who looks oddly familiar. Team Challenge is a fundraising program that the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America does to raise money, because it's a fundraising program, where basically they help you train to run a half marathon or a marathon or participate in a triathlon or like any other major athletic event. And all the money that you raise goes directly to funding research for a cure for Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Or to help improve the quality of life for those people that live with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Another cool thing about the program is that they do it like all over the country in a bunch of cities. So you work in a team in your local city to raise that money. So I individually am responsible for raising a certain amount of money, and like a bunch of other people in my city, Chicago, are also working to raise that same amount of money, and all of us are training together for the race that we want to run. And that race is the Rock and Roll Half Marathon in New Orleans in February, which is super cool because I've never been to New Orleans before. Wow, a half marathon, Danny? You must be so athletic and such a good runner. Not. Yeah, no, running's not easy for me. I actually have a coordination disorder that makes it kind of challenging. Definitely doable, but certainly challenging. But the thing is, this isn't about me. This is about all the people in this country and in the world who are living with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, and especially my hero. She's been living with Crohn's disease since she was 16. It's my mom. My mom has always been there for me. She's my best friend. She's my hero. Anything I needed growing up, or my brother, she was always there. She volunteered at school, everything. And I never thought about the fact that my whole life, she's been sick. She was diagnosed with Crohn's disease when she was 16 years old, almost 15 years before I came along. And she's had such a good attitude about the whole thing that I didn't realize until her most recent surgery how big of a deal that is. But it is a big deal. In the nearly 40 years my mom has lived with her illness, she's had 3 major surgeries, one of which has been life-threatening. When I was 16, my biggest concern was doing okay on my math test. When my mom was 16, she was worried about surviving surgery. And after her most recent surgery, 2 years ago, she hasn't really been able to get most of her nutrition from eating. Instead, she relies on an IV nutrition unit that she has to plug herself into every day. But she never lets it stop her. That's the thing. She has such a great attitude and keeps going and does everything that she wants to do. And her whole life has fought for me and my brother, but not only for us. She's also spent a lot of time fighting for other people with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, when she easily could have let somebody else take care of that for her. But she fought that fight herself. Just like she's been fighting for me and my brother, and pushing me to be the best version of myself, to do things that challenge me my whole life. And running is challenging. Learning to run a half marathon, that's pretty challenging. But if I can challenge myself in such a way that I'm running with other cool people who are training to run a half marathon, but also raising all this money to help my mom, well, that just seems like the least I can do. And Team Challenge training starts this Saturday. I'm really excited. I'm a little nervous, but this is where you come in. I'm going to be trying to make a video talking about me training every week. It would be awesome if you would follow me as I make these videos, see how my training's going, share this video and as many of them as you can, and if you're able, please, please, please click here to donate to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation in honor of my mom. Great, I'm really pumped. See you soon. Thanks for watching.